What's up, everyone? It is I, Kanan Xiaolong, here with the very lovely Jessica Belladonna, and we are also known as the Geeky Saying Couple, of course, and this is our reaction to the Oscars, a RWBY Volume 8 award show. The fandom and everyone that put this together said dress up, make an event out of it, so that is what we are doing.
Yes.
Yep. Jess even made a little sign, and we got these at Hobby Lobby, and it took way too long to put all
Falsely
this up.
advertised.
Yeah.
As a backdrop.
Yeah. This took forever to put up, and it is very late at night. We waited, we did not watch it when it actually premiered because of our internet, and
We let it load, all day.
yeah, and then I don't know. Our internet's been weird all day. I'm kind of hoping we can put this up when we originally planned to, but if not, it'll be up on Tuesday instead of Monday. But we've never reacted to anything this long. Okay, it is over 2 hours long. So what we are going to do is we're going to make 2 parts. We don't know where this one will start or end, but we'll just put up, see you in part 2. We'll try and get it up on the very next day, but if not, just be patient. Both parts will be up this week. And we even got some little bit of the bubbly to go. Well, it's wine. It's not champagne, because I don't like champagne. I'm bringing back the Three Stooges. Champagne, but
I don't care for champagne either, so.
okay, let's. I don't like wine either. I'll stick with tea.
I actually like this one.
Oh, you're crazy. Well, you can have my glass too. All right.
Hey,
so,
my aunt suggested this to me, so.
Oh, well, since this is a, what? Hold on. Since this is a thing, cheers, my dear. Okay. I am not drinking that. Ugh. Okay. So, like I said, 2 hours long. This will make them in around 1 hour increments. So, thank you to Arnold, MurderofBirds, Calxiyn, everyone that worked on this. I know it was very hard to do, especially with the delays and all that. But thank you for putting this together. Hopefully one day we can take part in this one day. But yeah, let's get to it.
Greetings and salutations, everybody.
Hello, Arnold. Hey, Cal.
Known as MurderofBirds, and I'm joined by
Remnant's
Calxiyn.
Power
We are here to
Couple.
present the
We'll
second
challenge you
annual
on that.
Oscars, a RWBY Volume 8 award show.
We are so happy to be with you.
Hear that Kingdom Hearts music in the
Yes.
background?
Work on RWBY Volume 8. We want to acknowledge everyone who has brought this volume to life bigger and better than ever before.
For this year's Oscars, we have more categories than ever in order to show our
Yeah,
appreciation
an hour
to
longer
directors, writers,
than
voice
Volume
talent,
7's was.
animators, designers, editors, storyboarders, modelers, camera, lights, VFX, rigging artists, compositors, mocap, and even the musicians.
We have a lot of surprises in store for this year, but I'll let you know 2 out of the 3 right away. This year, we did a ranked voting system, so the choices made by the community
I
were
voted.
rated more
I don't know if she
fairly. We
did.
had over 10 nominees in some of the polls, but remember, we're only going to read out the top 5 nominees in alphabetical order. So if a character or piece or other item is missing, rest assured it was most likely on the poll. It just wasn't verbally re-announced in this video.
We're
Okay.
also excited to reveal that we have many of our peers from the RWBY community joining us to present tonight's awards. And I just want to say thank you so much to everybody who
I am
joined in
already
making
sweating.
this year's Oscars far better and probably the best that we've done from last year to this year. I've been looking at everyone's category submissions over the last few days, and I swear y'all are gonna love it. This is one of, if not the most ambitious crossover in RWBY history.
Excluding RWBY itself and its fairy tale and myth character crossover, of course. And definitely one of the biggest YouTuber crossovers I've ever seen anyway. Speaking of which, since we
That's
are
why your
going to
dress.
split the revenue 25 different ways, we decided to donate any ad revenue, super chats, etc. to Extra Life, benefiting children's hospitals in the United States and Canada. Rooster Teeth participates in this every year, so I can't think of a better way to honor RWBY tonight than to support a cause that Rooster Teeth partners with on an annual basis.
That's
Yep.
enough from us. We thank you guys so much for your patience. Sit back, relax, and without further ado, let us begin the Oscars, a RWBY Volume 8 award show.
Oh, this is nice. Very nice. I don't know how much we're actually going to react, because we would really run out of stuff to say. We'll definitely react to the nominations and the winners and all that. Maybe give our thoughts on who is going to win before it's revealed. This is really nicely done. I wonder if this is one of the things that really gave them trouble. No comment?
I'm just watching. I love
You
it.
can't just watch. This is a
I
reaction.
know that.
Oh, look, the theory that we were all right about. Yay.
Hello everyone, I'm Raijin Rising, here to present to you the first category of the RWBY Volume 8 Ozcars.
Let's do this.
For those of you who aren't familiar with me, I have been in the fandom since about the very beginning of it, but only since the off-season between Volumes 6 and 7 have I really started contributing to it, at least in the form of YouTube videos. So in that
So
time,
he started a
video
year
essays,
before
a
us.
complete restructure of the first 4 volumes of RWBY's store to the format that we are more familiar with them nowadays. Party amount of shit posts, even in AMV. I've done reaction videos, but most recently for Volume 8, chapter reviews episode by episode. I am nowhere near as familiar or established as many of the faces that you are about to see throughout the course of the show, but like this award show, I am just getting started. So to kick things off, enough about me. The first category of the night is Best Environment. For Best Environment, a heck of a lot of work goes into the final product that the characters live in on screen. What is needed
And
in
it
the
has
script gets concept
gotten
art,
better
which
each
might get a
volume.
matte painting, gets 3D modeled, a heck of a lot goes into the
Like, look at
composite.
Volume
It
1
looks
compared to
much, much,
Volume
much
8.
more like
Yeah, I know.
what we as the
Day and
viewer
night.
actually sees, and from there on it's camera work and even the sound design. With that all being said, these are your nominees for Best Environment.
I
The
don't...
Central location.
That might already be the winner, because that was very unique looking.
It was.
People enter from Atlas and Mantle on one side.
And end up a place where they're just like, where the heck am
And
I?
leave on the other side with a one-way ticket to that hero.
The End Credits Island.
We didn't see much of it yet, though. That's the only thing. Like, a lot of people said it's like very Kingdom Heartsy, but I don't know. This is a hard one because we didn't see much of it, but then again, it looks
Amazing.
yeah.
Monstra.
Ooh.
It's hard for me to pick here. Oh man, Chapter 1, the good old days.
This game is not yours to win, Cinder. It's mine.
Schnee Manor.
Oh, you picked a fine time.
We've
to
seen
snout
Schnee
another
Manor,
word.
so
We're coming in.
though we
They're
spent a
already bad
lot of
enough
time
with
there
what you
this
did to Father.
volume.
Now you want us to harbor fugitives too?
Oh,
Our
Whitley.
family has a reputation.
That's what you're worried about? Your reputation?
I'm just saying that we've already lost all the house staff, and Mother locked herself in her room.
The Winter Vault Flower Field.
Oh man, this is really going to be hard to pick a winner here.
And the Oscar
I'm gonna say the
for
central
Best
location.
Environment goes to Monster.
Okay, I was wrong. Ugh. They even edited in
I've been thinking about
crowd
Yeah, I
cheers. Do you
know.
hear? Yeah.
if it's a lie, and I took that lie to Salem, the punishment would fall on my head before yours.
I mean, I guess I was just expecting it to win because it was such a dramatic
I don't know what
area,
happens when this thing
but
activates.
this makes sense.
So let's see if you're bluffing.
I can totally see it, and I gotta say, my choice for best environment didn't even make the top 5. As you'll go through the night, you'll see the top 5 are being read, and my choice for best environment was the Tundra from Chapter 4. The Tundra, specifically the set that Yang and Ren have their argument in. The setting does so much for that scene.
I think the biggest
and,
reason
as I
why
was
Monstro
saying with
won
the
is because it was
camera work. There's
way
360
different
degrees,
than
if
what
I'm
we
mistaken,
had
I'd
really
have to go
ever
back.
seen
There's
before.
360 degrees of that set.
Also, the
that you
villains
see,
always
I
get the
think maybe
coolest
even in as
set
little as
fortresses.
one shot,
Fortresses.
you see the entire
It's like,
tundra. And
if
the
you wanna
way that the
consider
characters
Monstra
are
cool.
immersed in it, you know, I'd say the sound design has a lot to do with it too, but it just felt so rooted in that moment. I really love the way that everything went in to really put the viewer in that scene. As for Monstra, though, gotta admit, I totally get it. It totally deserves this win. You know, we are seeing a new set of Monstra almost every time we're in Monstra. We start out with the premiere episode of Volume 8 with Cinder and Neo walking through it. Neo just kind of... What did she get herself into?
I said the exact same
Yeah.
words in our Chapter 1
We see
reaction.
the relic room. We see all the way up through the very finale. Once Monstra itself is destroyed, we see
The
Sailor
fact it
Moon
had like a
elevating
hangar
herself
bay in it.
what I believe
Yeah, I
is a
know.
That was wild.
deconstructed sets from earlier on. But Monstra completely redefined what a location in RWBY is. It is Salem's mobile command center for Volume 8. It's a grim and a location, and it does so much for Salem. So
Yep.
yeah, it deserves this win. So that about does it, but as you are aware, I am the first of many presenters. for
Very
this year.
many.
So on to the next, and on to the next category.
Good evening, RWBY fans. My name is Larissa.
And I'm Shinu,
We are both YouTubers and Twitch streamers, and I've been making RWBY content since Volume 4.
and I've been making RWBY content since the Red trailer.
I upload gaming videos and RWBY reactions to my YouTube, and I stream a variety of games on Twitch, including Hollow Knight, Sonify Strikers, and Pokemon. I also do cosplays. I'm most known for my Volume 4 RWBY cosplay. You can see my photos on my Instagram, and you can find me on all my socials as Nerds of Oz.
I mainly stream on Twitch, currently playing Animal Crossing, Final Fantasy XIV, Phasmophobia, and soon Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and then Spider-Man Miles Morales on my YouTube.
Assassin's Creed
as well as the
Valhalla
odd
is
RWBY video.
such
You can
an
find
amazing
me on my
game.
socials as SheNoobTTV or just SheNoob on YouTube.
We are honoured to be presenting the category of Best Lighting at the Ozcars this year, for which RWBY has done an amazing job during Volume 8.
The lighting in RWBY has been one of the greatest marks of improvement in the show throughout the years, with
Yes.
Volume 8 being no exception.
Lighting is one of the biggest components that conveys mood in any form of media, and in a volume as moody as Volume 8, this is especially important.
The lighting this year has encapsulated the emotions of each scene beautifully, and we are excited to be presenting this award today.
Now, without further ado, here are the nominees for Best Lighting.
Ironwood's Ultimatum.
I have always promised
Oh.
this kingdom, its technology.
You've got to go with the whole I'm about to sing
those who
Bohemian
seek
Rhapsody. Because that's what it looks like.
Our enemy is crippled, but one individual still denies Atlas.
Yeah, this had...
salvation.
I have to see the other nominees, but that had such great lighting. It was memorable, too.
Nuke Aftermath.
Ooh.
I'm going with that one,
I
actually.
think I'm gonna have to go with that one.
I even mentioned it in our reaction. This like it looked like a nuclear winter and all that, and it's amazing.
Penny Overlooking Atlas.
That was a good one too. Oh, Penny.
Oh.
Man, too soon. I think every time you cried in Volume 8, it had to do with Penny.
It did.
Because you cried during this episode.
Yes, I did.
The Tundra Argument.
Ah,
Not to
man.
brag,
Ooh.
but that's part of being a hunter.
Yeah,
Are you
Yang
kidding?
looks so
You don't know the
great
first
in
thing
this
about being
scene
hunted.
because of the
We
lighting.
clearly weren't ready. Guys, stop it.
Were we not ready when we saved Haven? When we took down a Leviathan? We got the lamp to Atlas.
And then we lost it. And after that, when we had to make real decisions, we got every single one wrong.
I'm not going to pretend like we did everything perfectly.
This was such a...
But if we'd done
This
nothing,
scene was
things
shot
would be
so
worse than they are
great.
now.
Oh, it
How could they
was.
possibly be worse? We are stuck out here while Salem has the lamp and Oscar. We've got no plan, no army.
Weiss's room and Storm.
The city won't stand a chance unless we stop it. It's massive.
Yeah.
Way bigger than a Leviathan.
If you want to add good lighting, add a storm.
Penny launched Amity, and our message went out.
Go just look.
Should we just wait for
Man,
someone to come?
it's all of them's great. All of them deserves props.
How did it all get like this?
Blake looking at the bisexual colors
And
outside.
The Oscar best lighting goes to
Nuke Aftermath!
Ooh, we got that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Congratulations to that scene.
Yeah, whoever animated this got nuclear aftermath down pat. Even though it wasn't exactly nuclear or radioactive or anything, still, it fit
It
everything.
does.
In the interim, we need a plan.
Like, it looks like the aftermath in a Fallout game.
The plan hasn't changed. I'm going to rip the maiden power out of Penny Palmendina, because you're going to bring her to me.
I think we can all agree that the nuke
Wow.
itself was quite an incredible visual element of this volume, something we certainly haven't seen in RWBY before. And then all of the scenes following that in the aftermath, the lighting really helps to convey this post-apocalyptic atmosphere.
Congratulations to Creepy and
I
everyone
think I
who
voted
on
for that one.
lighting
I can't
for
remember
the
what all I
event.
voted
A
for.
well-deserved win for this scene.
And all-around
I
congratulations
may have
to all
voted
of the
for things, and I
nominees.
just don't remember though.
Hi, my name is Erin. You may also know me as Puns of Damage on YouTube. I was a RWBY reactor for volumes 4 through 8, and I started watching the show all the way back at the end of volume 1. Gotta love getting into a show right before the hiatus. I am a Twitch streamer. I like to stream RPG and story-heavy games. I like to cry about them. I am probably most known for crying about Pierre and Nikos. I have cosplayed all of Team RWBY. I have cosplayed way too many RWBY characters. And I am most known for cosplaying Pierre and Nikos because I am predictable. So, making a show is a very lengthy and
She also
collaborative
got hired by
process.
Rooster
And one of
Teeth,
the
and she already
ultimate
knows what
aspects that
happens
can
in
really
Volume
give a show
9.
the extra push is the visual effects. Now, this season had no shortage of visual effects, with the post-production team pulling out all of the stops to give us terrifying sequences with the Hound, to the sheer mystery and mysticism of Ambrosius's domain. With this in mind, the nominees for Best Visual Effects are Monstrous Death,
Oh, man. Is it up already? It's up for another award. I will always love that visual of Neo skipping through this hellish landscape. It's just...
Nora Overcharging,
Nora, wait!
Nora went Super Saiyan.
Hurry up, Elm! I can't!
Blow me away.
The Nuke,
I think this
I
is...
think that too.
Yeah. Because this was pretty... This was pretty wild to watch. Look, yeah. You can't
Yeah,
beat that.
I think it's that one.
Winter's Anime Slash,
Oh,
Oh, but this one.
this was so freaking cool.
I don't know, I'm kind of leaning at that one now.
That's so beautiful.
The Winter Maiden,
You chose nothing.
God.
Oh man, that's... I'm gonna play it safe and still say the Nuke though. Because... I don't know. I'm saying I don't know a lot, but...
and the Oscar for Best
I'm gonna say the
Visual
Nuke.
Effect in RWBY Volume 8 is the Nuke.
Yay! You just can't beat that. That was such like an oh my gosh moment. Kaboom. Yeah, that definitely deserves it.
I think we can all agree that
Wow,
the
it
episode
won
was
by a
heart-stopper
big
in
margin.
more ways than one. And everyone, both the characters and the audience included, were hit with emotional blow after blow after blow after blow after blow until we all longed for death. And what better way to kind of kick off all of the heart-wrenching moments of that episode in all of its majesty than with a sequence absolutely devastating in its calmness and its silence. Congratulations to all of the nominees.
Which is usually
Really
one of the
hard
best
between all of
ways
them.
to
It was such an amazing
have a
volume,
explosion go
post-production-wise
off.
and
Instead of it being
story-wise.
loud
But
and
visual
destructive,
effects
just
really
quiet,
yeah.
and
Everything has come such a long
it delivers
way
it
since
so
the early
better.
days of Volume 1. And I cannot wait for you guys to see where it goes in the future.
Sal, you.
Oh my gosh.
Congratulations! I'm Taylor McNee, and I have the pleasure of being the voice of Penny. I'm
Wow.
a voice actor, a 3D artist, an author, a YouTuber, and a nerd. I was RWBY for the first few seasons of RWBY, where I made 3D assets, I did art direction.
Wow, I didn't know that.
You know who made Nora's pancakes? I did. Torchwick's cane and hat and cigar, Ruby's headphones, Velvet's camera and glowy copycat weapons.
Wow.
Sun's nunchuck guns, dorm rooms, ballrooms, ships, city streets, all the lampposts and trees and benches and stuff, and so many other things, but mostly the pancakes. That was me. You can find me over at the Simply Betta channel, where I'm obsessed with betta fish and fish tanks and aquascapes and aquatic
I didn't
plants,
see that
and
coming.
I really go in depth into my hobby.
Aw,
You can also find
Bilbo's
me at Tabby
house
Tabby
sunk.
channel where I dance, and I'm going to be getting into my VR headset and rhythm games and streams and stuff. Thank you so much to Arnold and Calxiyn for inviting me to
She's
present
adorable.
a category in the RWBY
So I
Volume
guess-
8 Oscars.
So,
Concept art is a critical
so I'm
part
guessing
of the
her
creation of
Penny's
an
voice is just her
series.
voice.
It's what communicates the vision of the directors to the rest of the art team. It serves as a reference or a blueprint for artists to work with to create characters, environments, props, any digital asset, even communicating moods or feelings of specific scenes. It's one of the foundations of telling a story
She kinda
in
looks
a
like
visual
Penny.
medium, like an animated series. These are the nominees for Best Concept Art.
we're gonna miss.
Ambrosius.
It definitely doesn't leave any to the imagination.
The Bridge. Monster.
Ooh.
Oh, that's so nice looking. Concept art is usually so amazing. I love concept art.
Mountain Chase Scene.
Oh, it's all beautiful.
Yeah.
Penny overlooking Amity.
Nah. Oh man, this is gonna be hard.
Silver-eyed Faunus.
I'm gonna go with the bridge. I'm gonna go with the bridge.
Goes to
That or Penny.
Be funny if
Penny.
I was right.
Congratulations.
of course they got I should have called that. They got her to do it, so oh. I don't want to believe she's gone for good.
The community voted very well. I approve of that wholeheartedly. This small pause where Penny stops and she
Oh, man, it
looks
was close.
a symbol of hope
Wow,
in
it
the night
was.
sky, and we feel good for a minute. Was a lovely, peaceful moment before it all came crashing down in the episodes to come.
Yeah.
Thanks so much to Arnold and Calxiyn for having me on this season's RWBY Oscars.
She is so
Distinguished
cute.
guests. Today I have the honor and pleasure of being one of the many hosts for today's special event. Let me introduce myself. If you don't know me, I'm Lady Stardust, but you can just call me Star. I got into RWBY about 4, maybe 5 years ago, and I've only just now caught up for this volume. It's been amazing to take part in the community events, and this especially. It's been so much fun to join in on the discussion and the theorizing and the waiting, the agonizing waiting for next volume.
Yeah.
You may remember me from crying over Roman's death all those years ago, and more recently to being the #1 Ironwood fan. When I'm not screaming over RWBY or other shows and movies that I like to watch, You can usually find me on Twitch trying to survive in Skyrim or trying to not die in multiple video games. I think a pretty accurate way I describe myself is a professional fangirl and screamer of screams. When I'm not screaming at screams, usually I'm either dyeing my hair or changing up my look completely. And speaking of looks, from its inception, RWBY has placed great importance on character design, and these character designs are really
you
cool,
appreciate
and
that.
thousands of people all over the world to cosplay and to dress up as our favorite characters. From the jump, RWBY had drool-worthy character design, hair, makeup, outfits, and weaponry.
Too
It
many
really
belts
has
and
become part
zippers.
of the RWBY signature, just like with the plot, with the animation, and with the music. And over the years, this signature has evolved. We've seen characters get new looks, new haircuts, like my favorite, Blake's little Bob, and with these character design changes, RWBY has used it as a plot point and as a plot device to show character
I also
development and
approve of
character
short-haired
growth.
Blake.
These are the nominees for Best Redesign. Emerald.
Cinder.
She does have a pretty fly-looking look now, so...
I knew you'd quiet.
Hazel.
Too bad we only saw it for one volume.
Mercury.
Back you up. After what I just told you.
Those are Salem's new orders. And I know better than to disobey Salem.
But
Look, even if what he said was true, we can't stop Salem. You told me yourself. Hazel tried. He failed, and he got in line.
Ozcars.
that was pretty awesome.
I'm so sorry.
I'm still gonna go with Emerald.
Winter.
I think it's Winter.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Winter on this one because I loved her.
Either
I loved
responds
this, like
or
the
standing in front of that bolt,
stuff she was wearing, plus her
I cannot
ponytail.
assume her status. Take the Aesops. I want constant updates.
She got like a samurai look going on.
And the Oscar for Best Redesign goes to
I bet it's Emerald.
Winter.
Ah! Yay! Yeah, I like when we first saw it, I was like, it's almost like she's wearing like kind of like samurai armor in a way, plus with the ponytail. My eye is itching like no other.
Congratulations to Winter. This one was so
Wow.
well deserved, and it was my personal favorite pick. This redesign took one of the coolest characters and
That
made
may
her
be
even
one I
cooler.
voted in.
This volume showed us so many.
I think I
different
might have
character
voted for that
designs
one
we
too. I
hadn't
can't
seen in
remember.
previous volumes, and RWBY knocked it out of the park with this one. Thank you, RWBY, for working so hard on something that so many people toss to the side and forget. Character design is one of the best ways to show character growth and development, and this volume was chock full of it. So thank you to RWBY, and congratulations again to our winner.
Good day, everybody.
Oh, it's Callan Hunter.
I'm here presenting the award for Best Merch. You may have already seen probably a little bit too much, to be honest. But if you don't know, Hunter and I make videos on my channel, Calxiyn. We do reactions, discussions, analysis, theories on RWBY, but other anime and video games as well.
We also make videos about RWBY merch, giving our thoughts to what's in the store, as well as showing off the pieces we've actually bought. So we are so excited to be announcing the award this evening.
Not only did characters get new outfits this volume, but the fandom also got to dress up in some RWBY Volume 8 merch.
RWBY merch is how we rep our favorite characters, from action-ready Winter and Penny, to metal Nora and RWBY, to stunning pieces for Junior and Salem, and occasionally RWBY ramen bowls. The designs have definitely upped the ante this year.
And don't forget about those pretty glasses and mugs either. You'll want those handy as we toast to the winner and, of course, the nominees. These are the nominees for Best Merch released in Volume.
Cal's working it.
RWBY Action Figure Collection.
That was pretty cool. It was just expensive.
Yeah,
RWBY Glass Collection.
I still want those.
RWBY Metal Collection.
That was pretty cool. I think that was probably one of the cooler
It
sets
was.
they did.
RWBY Mug Collection.
I want those too.
Why haven't you bought them then?
I haven't.
The Junior, Salem, Penny, Ein Lee Collection.
Those were good too. It was about time they got some updated art.
And the Ozcars.
I'm gonna go with the metal collection.
The Junior,
Oh,
Salem,
I was wrong.
Penny, Ein Lee Collection.
Well, a lot of people loved that Penny one, so... I was just a really big fan of the metal
It's
one.
no surprise that the Ainley collection took home the crown this year. The wall scrolls were absolutely beautiful, and the shirts finally gave fans of Junior, or I guess what's left of Juniper, Salem, Penny, and especially Oscar, an amazing way to rep their faves.
Or mourn their faves. It wasn't only the art in this collection, but the characters showcased that left an unforgettable impact on the fans. We can't wait to see what wonderful and baffling creations the merch team has in store for us next volume. I'm thinking a Shade Academy sunblock, or a Blake Belladonna fish fillet knife, or an alternative reality tropical beach survival kit.
Yeah, right up there with the casserole dish.
Ozcars audience, good to see you all. I'm Katie. I'm Megan. And we generally do a reaction channel that's RWBY, that's all things Rooster Teeth animation. We also have a horror channel. Yay! Where we do all things horror, and that's where you can see me jump out of my skin if you want to.
Yes, Silver Screams.
Silver Screams.
I'm trying to...
And of course,
I wish you would at least sit in one game.
Where we team up with 2 other hosts, and again, talk about all things Rooster Teeth animation, all things RWBY. We have a very, very good time. We have been fans of Rooster Teeth since early Red vs. Blue.
Yeah, it was like season 3 was what was going on when my older brother initially got me into it, and I've stuck with Rooster Teeth ever since.
And I think one of my friends bought the season 1 DVD from GameStop way back in the day.
Wow, back when GameStop sold DVDs.
So we've been here for a while. Lucky enough to see the RWBY premiere at RTX, and we've been just in it to win it since then. And we are absolutely honored to be.
I was never
invited
really
to
into
participate in the
Halo, so
Oscars
RWBY
and
was
to
probably
present
the
here,
first
so
real big Rooster
thank all
Teeth
of
thing
you.
I ever
Thank
got
you guys
into.
so much. This is
Oh,
so cool.
We're so excited.
I saw Red, Blue,
Without
Blue
further ado, we'd like to
first.
move into our first category.
Like, I knew of it, but I just didn't have
Social
interest in it,
currency,
because...
internet hieroglyphics. That one thing that you say in real life on accident, and then you have to spend the next 15 minutes explaining the context. Memes. We know them, we love them. The internet generates them, and we have generated some.
There is one
fantastic
every volume.
memes for this season. Some of them came and went in the span of an episode. Some of them stuck around for the long haul. And these are your nominees for Best Meme. Before, after RWBY.
I remember those.
Bill, #1 dud.
Oh boy. Poor Bill. Nothing feels better than hot coffee in the lap.
Why don't you ever just pay attention? You're in here late all the time. Your coworkers.
Remnant's Chew Toy.
Wow. If Oscar didn't already have a rough time. That's really why the hound attacked him. He thought he was a toy.
Team Arcos.
You can do. Let me choose this one thing.
That's kind of... Wow.
Weiss ejected.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
And the winner is
Weiss. It's gotta be.
Weiss
That was one of my favorite things.
Press launch.
The best comedic moment of Volume 8.
I love this movie so much. Oh my god. 11 seconds of just laughing my face off.
It's so good. And
Didn't we have to pause it?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, we had to pause it. We were laughing so hard.
But it's the sort of thing where it's like memes can only exist because of the culture and the time and place in which they're created.
A confluence effect.
Exactly. And
Like
that's
if the, like I don't know if they had this
particular meme is.
one during for the Volume 7 one,
We laughed like crazy when we first
but
saw
if there
it.
had
And
been
then
Volume 7,
Among
it
Us
probably
has
would have been the
been
bees
social
selfie.
game of the past year and a half. especially since we haven't been able to be social. So seeing them stitched together in such a perfect way is just chef kiss material.
Absolutely.
Well done. Congratulations, Weiss ejected. Well deserved.
The best thing
Sirs and
ever.
madams with Sterling.
And Cheryl, hello.
Thanks for letting us
Love
join
these
you
guys.
Thank you, Murder of Birds, for putting all this together for us.
Indeed, welcome to the Oscars, you guys. We're super pumped to be here.
Yeah, so just a little bit about Sirs and Madams. We do a lot of reactions to RWBY, obviously, and a few other things. We also do lots of gaming on Twitch and YouTube now. We've been friends for about 10 plus years. I've stopped counting after like, 7.
It's like your family after 7. It's just, cut it off. But yeah, I think that's part of our dynamic for sure, is that we've all are longtime friends who met through music, through arts, through gaming. We like stuff. We know you like stuff, so we all share our stuff.
I like stuff.
Yeah, the other thing that we do, I think, on our channel, it kind of makes us unusual, is we do RWBY covers. We are a bunch of crazy musicians.
That's
so
an awesome part of their channel.
So if you're interested in hearing some of our stuff, you can visit our channel and see what we've covered so far, and we've always got stuff in the pipeline, so hopefully we'll have some more stuff soon.
Absolutely. Good music is good music no matter what type of media. Film, TV, even a web series like this.
Absolutely. I know that I personally was introduced to RWBY through the music even before the show. And I think that exceptional songwriting and exceptional performances are really what draws us in to this show so much.
And these are the nominees for Best Song.
Okay.
Be strong and hit stuff.
Can't wait till the soundtrack comes
Oh,
out.
I know.
This Volume 8 had some great songs.
For Every Life.
I can't remember what all the nominees were.
Friend.
Oh no! Don't put us through this again. Oh.
I kind of have a feeling.
Yeah.
I lost it during this song too.
It's such a heartbreaking song.
The Sky is Falling.
I'm worried in Volume 9 if RWBY finds out. And the only ones who can tell are either Jean or Weiss.
The truth.
Oh.
Ooh, that's another good one too.
Yeah, but I think Friends got
I
it.
think it did too.
I still hope that strawberry was sour. So Cinderella.
And the winner is...
Friend.
Friend!
Friend!
Oh, not more of it, please. My eyes have already been burning. Don't start it.
No.
It
kills me.
Yay and sad at the same time. But I feel
Wow,
like
it won
all
by a
RWBY songs
lot.
that are the excellent ones are either super heartfelt or super a bop, and this song kind of transitions between the two. So very good choice, fandom.
Yeah, they tried to make it upbeat, and it didn't work.
I still bawled.
Oh, like you said, the bop was just...
We needed
so
it
good.
at the end. So nice choice, fandom.
Salutations.
Hello, ladies, gentlemen,
Dan.
and others. My name is Dan, the voice behind that Kaito Dan, and before anything else, thank you so much to Arnold and Cal for inviting me on as one of this year's Oscar Award hosts. This is a fantastic way to celebrate the end of the previous volume, bring the fandom together, and also, most importantly, give love back to the massively talented people behind the show, the RWBY. Every single person involved in the show deserve awards of their own for their hard work, pure talent, and dedication to this series that we all love.
Yep.
Especially over this last year or so, being the mother of all douche canoes. So yeah, thank you again to Adel and Cal, and thank you massively to every single person involved in this show. Much love and respect. For those of you who don't know me, I'm the guy who makes all the bad puns on Twitter or on several RWBYtuber live streams.
He does do
But
that.
I'm also a lifelong RWBY fan ever since the initial color trailers. And from Volume 2 onwards, I've been making several RWBY content, including episode reviews and reactions, as well as countdowns, news updates, and much more. I also react to several other Rooster Teeth works like Death Battle, recorded by Arazal and Ruby Chibi, and just anything else that I have a fancy in, like Nintendo Directs, State of Plays, and Smash reveals. But today, I'm here to present a few voice acting awards as an avid fan of the profession. Voice acting by itself is no easy feat, as you're limited to just one part of your body to bring to life several unique personalities and characters of all shapes and sizes. And this year has expanded that challenge by many talents having to record their lines in unfamiliar territories, like homemade booths, different studios, and if push comes to shove, their own wardrobe. Still, Volume 8 was home to some of the finest performances in the entire series, including many of the talented gents in this category, proving that there is a massive amount of talent in RWBY's long list of voiceover stars. These are the nominees for Best Voice Actor in a Supporting Role. Christopher Sabat as Dr. Arthur Watts.
Given what I'm after, I've got all the motivation I need. Sadly, it doesn't make taking down Pietro's magical science project any less cumbersome.
Oh, I trust you can come up with something.
Ooh, the trust is palpable.
Dave Fennoy as Pietro Polendina.
She's right, Pietro. We have to remember the big picture.
I don't care about the big picture. I care about my daughter.
He still doesn't know.
I lost you before. And you're asking me to go through that again?
Oh.
No. I want the chance to watch you live your life.
Jason Liebrecht as Crow
Oh.
Bronwyn.
The thing that really stinks.
I can't.
For the first time in a while, I thought maybe I could be around somebody, anybody, without my semblance making it complicated. And now, it just feels like a childish dream, gone, like everybody else.
Nick Lauer as Maro Amin.
You call this saving Atlas?
This is
Doing
too
too
hard.
I believed in you. I thought we could work towards something better. But now you're throwing it all away. Do you even believe what you're saying anymore? Do any of you believe in anything? I used to wear this rank with pride. Now I see it for what it really is. A collar.
Such a great
Shannon
scene.
McCormick as Ozpin.
I'd like to express again that this is my burden to bear, not yours.
Oh man.
I'm gonna go with Chris just because I like Chris.
It'll be even worse.
I mean, I like all of them, but I don't know. Watts was just really good this volume.
But you've done so much already. The least I can do is give you a break and try to get us out of here.
And the Oscar for Best Voice Actor in a
Maro
Supporting
or
Role
Crow?
goes to
Is that who you're picking?
Yes.
Chris Sabat
Well.
as Arthur Watts. Congratulations.
Never doubt Chris Sabat.
I had Penny under control, not that I could telekinetically force her to do whatever I want.
What?
I implanted a virus in her, you dimwit.
Oh, this was such a great
Oh, it was. He
speech.
tore her apart.
Yeah, he did.
As much as I hate to admit it, there seems to be some part of her capable of resisting. Regardless, it's only a matter of time before her mechanical body succumbs to the virus. She'll open the vault, then she'll destroy herself, and our little Penny problem will be...
Oh!
Yeah, I think that's
Just before he got...
more than deserving winner.
Oh,
I'll
he
probably hear me say
won by
this
a lot.
in these categories. Any people nominated for these awards could have easily won it. They've had some fantastic performances over the course of this volume. Chris Sabat more than deserved to win it himself. He's been on fire, pardon the pun, given the last episode, with his performances as Watts over the whole volume and beyond.
Wow, Dan. You can tell he didn't realize.
Chef's
He
kiss
was
of a
saying-
roast against Cinder midway through the volume. Just a fantastic scene that really showed Chris's
He was just
talent
like,
at giving
"Oh."
such charisma and vitriol and just arrogance in that kind of like bravado voice of his. He's a top tier talent in the world of voice acting by itself, and that quality just showed immensely in that scene. So, Chris Sabat, you deserve this award, most definitely. Congratulations. Next up, we have Best Voice Actress in a Supporting Role.
Oh, boy.
Like their male counterparts, the nominees in this category offered up plenty of noteworthy performances that showed quality acting can be found beyond the focused faces and major characters, further enriching a scene and oftentimes stealing it altogether. Be it moments of raw passion that gripped our hearts, or brief supportive comments that lifted up our spirits before the next moment of pain.
Yeah.
These leading ladies showed great skill at making even the smallest of roles leave the biggest impacts. These are the nominees for Best Voice Actress in a Supporting Role. Daenerys Quinones as Harriet Bree.
I really had you pegged as the most level-headed of the bunch, but I guess you're just as naive. Feelings don't matter. The job matters. When you lose someone on your team, you move on. Replace them.
She did do really well this volume.
She did. And Winter replaced.
Aaron Zek as Blake Belladonna.
Oh, well, you know who I'm going with.
Yeah. As of right now, I'm rooting for Aaron. It just depends if Barbara's. I'll root for both of them.
As a girl, but time and a lot of other things.
I don't know. Aaron did a lot this.
Barbara Dunkelman
Yeah.
as Yang Xiaolong.
Well.
Endless death. Because something bad happened to you once upon a time. Nobody gets a fairy tale ending.
Of course, the bees are together.
Everything I've lost. Every person I've lost.
Aaron or Barbara. That's what I'm gonna call it. I'm
Yeah.
gonna cheat and say either one.
Summer Rose. My mom.
Kara Eberly as Wai Schnee.
Snowshoe Shipping is an SDC subsidiary, meaning all the drones here report to the company, not the general. The pneumatic tubes allow for dust refined in the crater to be sent straight up to
This scene will forever be known for that one scene.
flying the one to the military base.
Are there any buildings in Atlas that your family doesn't own?
That isn't relevant at the moment.
Hayden Jensen as
Oh.
May Marigold.
Once Robin learned about Amity Tower, she wouldn't shut up about it. Wherever she is, I'm sure she would want us doing what we can to get it up in the air and get the world talking again. Besides,
I love Caden.
Fiona's got
I
her
love
friends helping out
May,
in my stead.
but
Between our secret
I
weapon and my semblance, you all couldn't be in better hands.
I've got to still go with Aaron and Barbara
And the
just because I
Oscar
love
Best
Aaron and
Voice Actress
Barbara.
in a supporting role goes to Aaron Zek.
Yes!
Blake Belladonna. Congratulations.
Oh, Aaron, you're
I know
amazing.
You don't always know what to do, but that's never stopped you from doing something. I was like that as a girl, but time and a lot of other things took their toll on me. And then I wasn't sure if that kind of girl could actually survive in the world.
You know, voice acting looks so easy, but it's not.
It was a little strange at first because you were younger, but I've always looked up to you, Ruby. And I still do.
Again, just like the ladies, all of them.
It
in
was
this category,
close.
just
It was.
Fantastic performances around, especially for me personally. I really love the performances from Daenerys and Caden.
By
Just
one vote.
Absolutely top draw
Yeah, it
stuff.
was-
It really made me invested in their characters.
Oh, wow.
The same can be said for all the ladies in this category. They more than deserve their nominations. Let alone
Yeah, her and
the
Barbara were
possibility of
really
winning.
close, weren't they?
As for Aaron, just fantastic performances all around. She's really showing, now that she's lifted off some of the weight of Adam on her shoulders, that
That's
Blake
that's
can
another
be a
reason
very
why.
sincere, very
Yeah.
supportive character. We got that fantastic moment with Ruby that showed that underneath all her own stress and strife, she can be the support that other people need. And obviously that scream is going to live long in my head when Yang fell. That's going to be like one of those standout lines and performances that's going to live long in the memory. And that just shows that Aaron just absolutely kills getting right down to the...
And next year, one of them will win when the Bumblebee kiss happens.
Fantastic performance, and just an all-around brilliant showing.
Watch, I just jinxed it.
Congratulations. We now move up a level to Best Voice Actor in a Leading Role.
Man,
in a year that
Dan
has
got a
tested
bunch.
themselves away from the mic just as much, if not more, than their characters' thrilling arcs have made them. In
Hey,
front of
Dan,
the
I
mic.
want to know, were
These
you just
actors
wearing
over the
shorts
course
here?
of the whole volume took charge with consistent grade A performances, further proving their genuine award-winning talent, be they seasoned veterans or relative newcomers to the acting scene. Whether it was performances that made the pain of suffering sting all the more, further celebrated
Doing
moments
okay
of
there?
Yeah, my
massive
headphones are
growth,
slipping off.
or just entertained us over every bump on their rise and falls, these lot made sure to give every scene task their way their very best. And I can say in full confidence, mission accomplished. These are the nominees for Best Voice Actor in a Leading Role.
In a leading role, okay.
Aaron Dismuke as Oscar Pine and Ozpin.
You should see that is why she came for you. Because she could make you believe.
Yeah, it was a pretty good volume for him.
It was.
Yes. But Oscar, the people of Atlas, Remnant, you haven't done what you've done for justice. You've done it for yourself. Because she pushed you to think it would help you. Well, has it?
Jason Rose as General James Ironwood.
I have one bomb.
He done great. Like, he...
If there is no man
That's going to be my pick for right now.
to work with me. Neither of us wanted to come to that,
Yeah.
but one of us is willing to do it.
If anyone tries anything other than what I've ordered, Mantle is gone.
That was such a big moment. Like, oh my gosh moment.
Miles Luna as Jean Arc.
You're right, Ren. I did cheat my way into Beacon. And I'm glad I had people around me to help me see that I was bigger than that mistake. You've got people around you, too. You don't have to force yourself to be strong. The more you hide from what you're feeling, the more alone you're going to feel.
Neith Ohm as Lai Ren.
Ooh, I think I might need to go with this one.
Yeah, Neith done a great
Oh,
job
yes.
this volume.
Because of us.
So what? We should just give
Especially
Ironwood
with
what he
his
wants?
huge
Abandon
chain.
Mantle?
I
You think Alice is still gonna be able to float to safety now that she's here?
I don't know, but these aren't the kinds of decisions we should be making because we have no idea what we're doing. Okay.
Plus,
both
Neith
of
is
you
such a
cut it.
awesome guy.
Saying what nobody else
He is
wants.
so
We're
cool.
in way over our heads. Ruby is
I'm
barely
gonna
more than
go
a
with
kid.
Neith.
I'm just an orphan from the middle of nowhere. Ren, you cheated your way into Beacon.
William Orendorff as Hazel Reinhardt.
Stop lying! Salem can't be killed.
I
I killed her over and over.
don't know. I think I'm going to cheat and say either...
A few hours
I don't know.
before she put herself back together. When I couldn't lift my arms anymore, she showed me that through her, I could have the vengeance I needed.
And the Oscar for Best Voice Actor in a Leading Role goes to... Jason Rose as General James Ironwood. Congratulations, good sir.
He was just so good this volume. So calm, but so
Tell me where you are, and I'll have you picked up right away.
sinister in a way.
Atlas needs you, Penny. Salem is here.
Still early in the volume.
She's not going anywhere until you change your mind about Mantle. There's still a chance for Remnant to be...
You're still worried about Mantle? Remnant is doomed, Ruby. Unless we leave, Salem will destroy Atlas, and with it, any hope humanity has left.
Yeah,
We need to
sadly,
think about
that's what happened.
If she makes it through her defense.
Spoilers.
Everything that follows will be on your hands.
Well, there might be some people watching that haven't
Yeah, I
watched it
think
yet.
Jason more than deserved this
It
award.
was close.
All of these
Wow,
guys could have
very
easily gone
close.
into themselves. I want to give big praise as well to Neil.
All
I
of
think
them.
he's
Oh,
really
yes.
evolved over the years as Ren. Just
Yes.
fantastic stuff.
Yes.
In this volume, he really got to throw himself into some very unfamiliar but still entertaining emotions and tones, and he absolutely killed it. Same for William and Aaron and Miles. They just all did a fantastic job. But as for Jason, I mean, the guy has absolutely brought the character to life in a way that I think few others could. He really knows how to balance between strong and intimidating versus fragile and paranoid. And this volume, we've seen the full gambit. We've seen
Yep.
him strong. We've seen him fearful. We've seen him paranoid. We've seen him angered. We've seen him creepy and chilling. The guy has an absolute masterclass performance rate with every single expression and emotion. It's like, I'm really respectful of Jason's performances over the years, and this volume has just been insane. One of my favorite performances from him is, I believe, in Ultimatum, where we got 2 different laughs from him over the course of like a few seconds, and Jason just twisted enough with enough of a more like darker edge to it that it sounds so different, so you can tell that this is the point when Ironwood has well and truly gone off the deep end.
They're trying to save Mantle. This has always been about Mantle, hasn't it? I need to make a call.
Just a fantastic performance, and Jason more than deserves this award. Absolutely fantastic job. Respect to you, good sir. And finally, for me, we had Best Voice Actress in a Leading Role. Each of these immensely talented women made gold out of their characters' most enticing and layered content in recent years, many of them having to branch out into vastly different material than what's attributed to their characters. And yet these lot took to these uncharted waters flawlessly, showcasing their range with
I think that's why Volume 8 is going to be remembered as one of those really great volumes.
To bold or chilling, whatever the scene, these leading ladies did not hide away from the spotlight of center stage, but instead stood proud and showed us all why they earned that spotlight, and why without them, many of our favorites lose a core piece of what makes them truly special. These are the nominees for Best Voice Actress in a Leading Role. Elizabeth Maxwell as Winter Schnee.
Oh, I love Elizabeth, so like any role she's in, I love.
I've never wavered in fighting the enemies of this kingdom. And I won't start now.
Jen Taylor as Salem.
Lies come out of you so easily.
Oh.
Like-minded souls indeed.
Oh, that look. So
one of you is going to tell me what you know. I don't much care if it is you or Ozma. Either way, I'll finally have the relic.
Lindsay Jones as Ruby Rose.
We want you to make a new version.
Yeah, Lindsay
using her
rocked it
exact
this
same robot
volume.
parts.
That was curiously worded, girl.
An exact copy of her would include the virus. An exact copy of her without the virus would cease to exist.
remember
So
when
you make
a
something
few said that whoever voiced Ambrosia sounded like Markiplier?
Samantha Ireland
Oh.
as Laura Valkyrie.
Yeah, Samantha had some really good moments this volume.
That's his fault or mine. I don't actually know who I am. Without Ren. Pretty sad, huh?
Taylor McNee as Penny Polendina.
Who cross the bridge, then go left, straight, left, up, right, straight, left, left. And my name is Penny.
I'm gonna go with Penny. I'm gonna.
Oscar
Yeah.
for Best Voice Actress in a Leading Role goes to
That's because I'm still very.
Taylor McNee as Penny Polendina.
Aw.
Congratulations.
And after the
Oh,
launch,
Penny.
I'll return to help you all with the evacuation. But they need me here. Right? I guess
we all have to do some things we would rather not.
Taylor, just a fantastic job with a character that is usually very strict on the one-note, chipper and bright-eyed personality, but over the last 2 volumes alone, and in this volume especially, we've really seen the range of emotion in the character and in Taylor's performances. Again, any of the other ladies in these categories could have easily won them themselves, but I think Taylor just absolutely like shot to the stars and shined bright with how well she's able to explore Penny's want of being able to make her own choices and all the desperation in her voice. We've seen her feel more human.
It's still
sad,
too soon.
We've seen her angry. We've seen her desperate for just attention, for respect, and just that one like tender moment where she's hugging Ruby and she asks, "Do hugs always feel this warm?" At that moment, you really feel that Penny has finally gained herself of a humanity that she's desperately wanted. But at the same time, when you look back, you do hear just how human she is, and Taylor just absolutely, just a fantastic performance, really making her so endearing, so charming, but also so bold and brave. She is the protector of Atlas. She is the kind soul underneath the metal skin. She is one of the most endearing, sweet, brave characters in the entire series, and she went out with a performance that broke me in several ways.
Yeah.
And that just showed not only just like great writing for the character, but the writing is elevated by Taylor's beautiful, sincere, genuine performance, and massive respect to Taylor. Much love to you, and everyone has been nominated in these categories. Congratulations to all the winners and everyone who was nominated.
Sirs and madams, it's
Oh,
Cheryl.
they're back.
And Sterling.
We're back. Hi, we missed you. So, this next category coming up, before we present it, we want to give a special shout out to the 2 people who made the voting process possible. They poured through over 50 scores over the course of RWBY this season to make sure that the best ones were available for you guys to vote on.
And since everybody who watches our channel knows I suck at the English language, we just want to give a shout out to Mitchell.
And Sarah. So thank you guys very much for your contributions. We hope we do you justice in this category. When it comes to storytelling, one of the most important aspects of TVs and movies is the score. The score is one of the most important threads when you're weaving a tale.
And without the character even saying anything, the music going on in the background can make you laugh, cry, or even tell you what's going on in the character's head as they're
Music is very important.
Sometimes a piece of music in RWBY specifically will make you remember an exact scene, an exact moment, and an exact time in our characters' journeys. Here are the nominees for Best Episode Score.
After the Fall.
Oh.
Atlantis.
Ha! So we were all right. I didn't know that this was called Atlantis. We were all right. Calling Atlas becoming Atlantis. I'm happy about that.
Penny's Choice.
No!
Oh, no.
Stop!
Hate it.
Stop!
What is this?
I thought of you, and here we are.
Oh, Penny.
The Hound reveal.
I'm going with this, personally, because I loved the music during this whole thing.
Take the girl. Take the girl. Take the girl. Take the girl.
Winter's Gift.
Oh.
I think all background music like this, like the score and all that, is always good, so I'm useless here. Ugh.
Where did it go?
It's like, here it is.
And the winner is the Hound
Reveal.
That was the... Listen to this. It's like something out of Bloodborne or something. It just... I love it.
What was that?
Oh, I love this music.
A person.
Just listen to that. It's creepy. It's... I love it. I love that kind of music.
So this music added so much to that scene, I think, because it was just heavy.
There was a lot going on, and the music really brought you in and showed you exactly what you need to pay.
Like, you remember during our reaction, the moment that music started playing, I was like, oh my gosh, this music.
Yeah. Everyone in RWBY who worked on this amazing music for the show, because it really wouldn't be the same without it. Thank you, guys.
See you next time.
Hey everyone, I am Phoenix Knight, a fan of RWBY for over 6 years now, getting into it just after Volume 2 aired, and someone with far too many ideas about the show in his head. But a little over 3 years ago, I decided to put that to good use and started making review videos for each episode as they were airing, starting to make my ideas into theory videos, branching into analyzing the different characters and semblances, the different interactions in the show, so much so that it's branched into creating my own original characters set in the world of RWBY, and following their ongoing story on my YouTube channel, even going so far as to create a tournament based around the Vital Festival with all of the different characters in the RWBY series. And this year, even branching into using all of your original characters as well in their own tournament, something that will be decided through the ongoing original character contest that is currently going on my channel until the end of May. So if you're watching this, you might have a chance to get involved. But right now, we are hosting the Oscars, and it is my pleasure to host 2 of the categories this year. Thank you so much to MurderofBirds and Calxiyn for giving me this opportunity, and thank you to all of you who participated in this wonderful event. With every new episode of RWBY that airs, there's always this sense of wanting more after it's over, and Volume 8 took that to a whole other level. Following the events of Volume 7, each episode of Volume 8 built on the last, building towards that eventual conclusion of the overall volume. Every episode had so much work put into it, and it's so apparent that everyone who worked on it wanted it to be the best that it could be. I hope everyone who worked on it is proud of their efforts, because we as fans couldn't be happier with the end result. I personally think that Volume 8 is one of, if not the best volume of RWBY so far, and I really look forward to seeing where everything goes in the future. But for now, we will see what episodes of Volume 8 are the best. These are your nominees for Best Episode.
Okay.
Chapter 9, Witch.
Oh, remember, it was the episode before the break.
I really don't know.
Or one of the breaks. It was one of them, I'm pretty sure. Because remember, this one had the cliffhanger, and we had to wait like 2 weeks.
Go! Now!
Chapter 10, Ultimatum.
Operative Schnee.
That's my personal favorite because of a scene, but I'm just gonna say Chapter 10.
Allowed them to go on board the creature to rescue their friend, and they never came back.
They were our last chance.
Why? So you could torture them?
Now I have nothing!
Chapter 12, Creation.
Oh.
Hugs always make you feel this warm inside. Yes.
That's probably the winner,
I think
but
it's that one.
We should probably make sure our theory works. And start the evacuation.
Free to create and... Oh, it's you guys again.
We're not done with you.
Fine.
Chapter 13, Worthy.
I knew your plan would be bold, but I never could have predicted all of this. At least not without a little help from Jin.
I suppose I have all of you to thank for one last lesson. Sometimes, if you want to win, you simply
Don't make
can't
us go
do it
through this
alone.
again. Yeah, they're really gonna make us do it. Okay.
Chapter 14, the final word.
It's definitely not gonna be chapter 10, but it's hard to say.
And the Oscar for Best Episode goes to Chapter 14, the final
The
word.
finale. Poor Jean. Winter just left him. To me, like, that was the biggest shock as far as who fell.
This is
Neo
honestly
is up
so
there,
fitting for
but
how Volume 8 was
wow,
structured,
won
with
by
the
a
siege
landslide
of
on
Atlas
that. Well, not by a
starting at the
landslide,
beginning
but
of the volume and culminating in everything that we saw throughout, leading up to the finale. The hacking of Penny, forcing Team RWBY and everyone to get the Relic of Creation and ultimately abandon Atlas, trying to save as many people as they could. And the episode itself had everyone on the edge of their seats. Who is going to fall? Who is going to survive the volume? And don't even get me started about the cliffhanger at the ending. You want to talk about leaving us off so we wanted more? We ended with Wonderland, not knowing the fates of half of our main cast, and honestly, this episode
heck,
should
the
go down as
four
one of the
main
most iconic
protagonists.
episodes in RWBY. And I'm really looking forward to seeing
And
where
Neo.
it will take us in Volume
Like what? Like what is Neo gonna do?
Hello, everyone. My name is the Judgmental Critter. I'm.
All right, guys, this is going to be where part 1 ends. We need a break. I need out of this. We may change out and just cool off before we get to the other part. But hope you enjoyed part 1. Part 2 will be up. Like I said, this will go up when it does because you guys know our internet when it comes to hour-long videos. But we'll try and get part 2 up on the same week that this is going up. But just stay patient. As always, guys, this is Kanan.
This is Jessie.
We hope you enjoyed part 1 of our reaction to the Oscars. Stay safe out there. Take care of yourselves. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.